Excuse me, sir. Question for you, man.
I'm on my way to a meeting.
All right, brother. Excuse me, sir. A question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Goodbye.
Real quick, sir. I have a channel with 22 million followers. I've interviewed 54 billionaires in the last 5 years. Arthur Blank, Steve Ross, Tom Cruise.
That's all fine.
Have a good one, man. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire? Sir, real quick. I have a channel with 23 million followers. I've interviewed 54 billionaires in the last 5 years. Can I get 30 seconds with you?
Most Christian
They not
men
giving him
think
no
ministry
time.
and
Get 30 seconds with you?
They're not
All right, guys,
giving
look, I want to
him
make
no
something very clear right
time.
now. As you can see, man, these guys are just blowing me off left and right, okay? And especially a lot of these guys are very unfamiliar with the School of Hard Knocks, with the channel. They don't see what we do, man. They don't see all the billionaires, the A-list celebrities that we interview. So look, I can't even be mad at them. But what I can tell you is that I didn't come out to Beverly Hills for nothing, you guys. Look, I told you there's a higher concentration of billionaires in this conference right now than probably anywhere else in the world. So look, guys, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on going up to these billionaires out here until one of them gives me the game on how to become wealthy. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Liquid or pure assets?
Liquid, sir.
20s when I became a millionaire, but I didn't get it.
Liquid or pure assets. That's how you know he got it for real. I've never even heard anybody ask that before.
A liquidity event until I was 50.
What line of business are you in? I have a channel with 23 million followers. I've interviewed 54 billionaires in the last 5 years, like Arthur.
Okay, we gotta go, my man.
Can we get 30 seconds with me? It'll be worth it, my friend.
Just quickly.
I promise you. What line of business are you in?
Real estate, finance, really optimizing untapped human potential at scale.
Did you come from a lot of money growing up?
No, it came from nothing.
What was your turning point to financial freedom? What was that moment where you said, I'm going to go out there and build an empire for myself?
Me. I'm a private equity investment in me. I'm the product.
Now, when you talk about real estate, you have to prioritize long-term thinking over short-term wealth. What's the secret to becoming wealthy through real estate?
Real estate values never go down. They might recede, recession, but they always correct above the line. Buy and hold.
So is that the best thing to be investing in today's world if you want to
It's
become...
always real estate. Real estate has always been a great investment. They're not growing any more land.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
So
No.
when people say that, is there like real estate stocks to invest in? Or do they mean real estate as in like apartments and like renting out houses and stuff like that? Like, if somebody watches this, please let me know what people mean by when they say real estate in terms like this, because I don't ever fully understand it.
What's the number one thing that you look for in a young founder that tells you that person's
Grit.
Grit.
Resiliency, grit, self-reliance, believing in yourself. Rainbows only follow storms. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first.
What's the best advice you ever got throughout your career? Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you had. What's the best advice you ever received? 1 second.
I mean, I'm the product. John Hope Bryant.
John Hope Bryant. James, nice to meet you. The School of Hard Knocks is the channel. Nice to meet you, sir. Have a good day.
John
sir.
Hope
Let me see right here
Bryant.
real
I'm
quick.
gonna look up
I want
his
to show you just
Instagram
real
real
quick.
quick.
I know you're moving my channel. This is me, School of Hard Knocks. So we've done Arthur Blank, the founder of Home Depot. We just did Tom Cruise, Tom Brady, Shaq. Let me ask you this real quick. I'm gonna get you until you go. It's gonna be worth it. 23 million followers we got. Your best sales and negotiation advice for anybody in business. You got a prospective client leaning towards a no. How do you get that no into a yes?
Stop the bullshit. Stop BSing people.
Yeah.
The more real somebody is, the more authenticity they're looking for. They can see drama and games coming a million miles away. I can read energy instantly. So no one likes inauthenticity. So slow it down. Be real. Really, the product is you. Yep. Be authentic. And at some point, the person on the other
Oh, I wasn't even showing you the good part. 680K.
side will recognize that you're valuable, not what you're selling. You're valuable. They want to be associated with that. Billionaires don't need more money. Somebody with $100 million don't need more money. 4,500 CEO doesn't need more money. They want relationships, not about what you get, but what you have to give. And so when you're meeting with somebody, say, what can I do for you? Tell me about you. Tell me about your family. Tell me about your life. No one asks the other person on the other side of the table about them. They're just takers. Here's the key about relationships. A giver and a giver is exotic. A giver and a taker is neurotic. A taker and a taker is psychotic. Most people have taker relationships. And if you can just surround yourself with givers, get the toxicity out of your life, you'll start seeing that your whole frequency rises. The opposite is also true. If you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th.
I love that. Life gives to givers and it takes from takers. Proximity is everything, like you just said.
Proximity is everything. Show up as yourself.
Yeah.
Be authentic.
Yes, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had a big 9-figure exit. What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
You figure that out.
I know you. I've seen your stuff, man. What was the most amount of money you made in a single year? How big was your exit? Tell them.
He said, I
None of
know
your
you.
business. But you're right with the 9 figures.
9 figures? More than $100 million.
It was more than $100 million.
And what if people get wrong about
Said
the
none
exit?
of
My
your
final one. If
business.
me and you died tomorrow, one last message for the younger generation.
When I got my exit, when the wire came through, I was sitting at Taco Bell ordering a number 3. It's not about the money.
Stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough.
Amen.
Thank you, John. I appreciate the great interview. Have a good one, my friend. So my guy was in a rush to get out of that event. And they were
Hey,
trying to rush.
bro. Good. That was a great interview right there. I like how he did not give up no matter how bad he was trying to leave, bro. I need to take notes on that.
Now, but you know I was not going to stop until I got some
I would've
incredible
let him
advice
go
from him.
after
And yes,
the
he said I was
first
right about
few.
the 9 figures. That was an incredible interview. That guy's renowned in the business space, and we were able to get him to come and drop some game. You have to provide value. Remember, this life gives to givers, and it takes from takers. Crazy good interview out here in Beverly Hills. Let's keep it rolling and go find this next interview, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Question. Real quick.
That's awesome.
How did you guys get rich?
I've seen you.
How did you guys get rich?
You're great.
How did you guys get rich?
No. I can't be on the channel just yet.
The question is, how old were you when you first became a millionaire?
Who should we get? Who should we get here? We've done 3 billionaires today, and any millionaires or billionaires.
We're not in the bees yet.
Nice to meet y'all, man.
Yeah,
I
you as well,
appreciate
you as
that.
well.
Thank you, guys.
Look at
It means a lot.
Hey, take a picture with this guy.
Definitely. All right, guys, so you heard it from them right there, man. They know the channel. They know the billionaires and the caliber of the people that we're putting on here, but they told us, look, you are in the right spot. So, look, I'm not going to stop until I find some of these billionaires out here to figure out the blueprint on how they got rich and how you can become wealthy just like them. So let's go see who we can bump into.
This is what would crawl out of you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
About 31.
And how old are you now?
That's pretty
54.
young.
What line of business are you
Are
in?
you that guy?
I am, yes, sir.
Are
I know
you that
billionaires all
guy?
over the world,
I'm
man.
not a billionaire though.
Close though.
Yeah, soon to be. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good to see
Are
you.
you
I got
that
good times.
guy?
Yeah, we're overdue. Send me a text. Someone was talking about you
I
today.
feel
Right,
so
man.
good.
Let's talk
bro.
right there. How important is networking for somebody that wants to make it and get rich in business?
That young man right there came right out of school. He was a quarterback for UCLA, and now he's working for one of the biggest family offices.
What do you do, man? How did you make your millions?
You got a good energy on you, man.
Yes, sir.
Now I see why you get all the love you get.
Yeah, it's that relentless positivity, man. Seriously.
Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Where did you grow up?
DC, Virginia.
I knew I liked you. I'm from DC too.
No way.
Yeah,
I love that.
I went
man.
to Sidwell.
I live in Texas now, though.
Okay, cool. I live here. All right, what was your question?
How did you make your millions? What line of business are you in?
I'm in the venture capital business and the company creation business.
Wow. What's your
Yeah.
best investment advice? Because I know when
Bro, I don't like those kind of answers because that's not where you built the millions from. That's where you are now. But how did you build your millions, bro? Teach us the real game. You need millions to do that kind of stuff. Where did you build from, bro?
VC game, about 1 out of every 10 companies is really going to hit. Among all the companies you've invested in that actually made it and became successful, what's that one thing they all had in common?
A relentless founder and a big problem and a deep innovation. You know, everyone says ideas are cheap. I don't really agree with that. I think that's contrarian. So a big idea can move mountains. But here's the thing they don't tell you. You need big ideas consistently. You need big ideas every day. You need big ideas around who you're going to hire, big ideas on who you're going to partner with. It's a creativity that is continual.
And what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Oh, man, I've seen guys that are making $100 million. Maybe the most I made in a single year is still probably a couple $1 million.
It's amazing though, man.
Hey,
How did you scale your
that's
income?
that's nothing to be sad or upset about, bro, at all. A couple million?
To multiple 7 figures. How did you scale out to 7-figure income?
I think I'm still a work in process, man. I don't want to front like I'm done. I'm 54, but I still have a lot of
You
jumping.
stay so young at 54 years old. Look like you're
I
like
better
40,
not-
man.
With all this gray, really?
Yeah, you look like
Okay.
you're like 40, seriously. Have you prioritized your health while building companies at the same time?
You know, my favorite word is alignment. It's literally my favorite word. So doing something you're really passionate about, working with people that you really love, that you would be hanging with regardless, focusing on a problem you would have solved, or you would have wanted to solve, whether you could make money at it or not. That's my favorite. That's my way to live.
Were you ever involved with any like product businesses?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
Like what? What did you sell?
Well, I started a company called MoviePass, so that was a product business. First unlimited subscription. I invested in a company called Ring, which is the first, camera doorbell. I have a company
I
now
have one
called
of those.
Fino, which is the first connected smart toothbrush. Brush all your teeth in at one
So
time.
you've owned a bunch of different businesses.
Yeah.
In the physical
Brush
product business.
all
Have you
your
ever used
teeth
Shopify
at
before?
once?
I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've used
Okay, I
Shopify
gotta
for
look
Fino
that
now.
up.
Is that a helpful platform?
It is a helpful platform.
Yeah.
And I wonder how it's gonna, in this world of AI, I wonder what Shopify is gonna look like in 5 years.
I tell people all the time, the thing that I love about Shopify, they recently launched something called Sidekick, where it's like an AI store builder, where they will literally help build your store for you. And so that way you don't need a huge team, you don't need a huge budget. So like Shopify has been one of the most game changer things that I've seen for a lot of young entrepreneurs in today's world.
Yeah.
My final question for you. You're
Bro,
54 years old
I
now.
need to-
If
I
me
need
and
to-
you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Best piece of advice is first you have to know yourself, then you have to love yourself, and then you have to be yourself. And it's much easier said than done. That last part especially, because there's so many situations where you want to try to be someone else to fit in, and that's
It's a
not usually the right way to
toothbrush
do
where-
it. And that ordering matters. Know yourself.
It's a toothbrush that's kind of like a mouthpiece. Look at it. Oh, the screen went black. What the heck? They were literally just giving me a great it's pretty much like a mouthpiece that, and then they're just kind of like, if it makes sense.
love yourself and be yourself.
I love that right there. I never heard that one before.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you for your time, man. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires that I interview. Could I get your contact?
Of course.
Is that cool? I got you, my man. Guys, we just interviewed a venture capitalist out here in Beverly Hills who's invested in companies worth hundreds of millions of dollars, just like Ring and several other product-based businesses. And one thing I found fascinating, whether it was the toothbrush company, a consumer brand, a technology company, or the next big product, the products were different.
The cheapest bundle is $300. This is how they... Okay, never mind. So look, the mouthpiece is $30. But for a bundle with pretty much everything you need, the cheapest one is $300.
But the playbook was the same. Build a great product, build a great brand, and have the right systems behind the business. Because one thing I've noticed after interviewing over 1,000 successful entrepreneurs is that the people who scale the fastest don't just have the right products, they have the right tools behind them. And Shopify is one of the most common tools I've seen amongst
Now,
Interview this guy right here first.
Who is it?
His name is Jeremy Salter.
Sir, question for you. How old were you when you made your first billion?
I was old enough.
Old enough?
I was old enough. It was probably when I was about 36.
And what line of business are you in?
I own all your favorite brands.
How many companies do you own?
We own around 50 brands.
50 brands?
Yeah.
And can I interview you for a minute? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires to help the younger generation.
Sure you can.
How long have you been a business owner?
I've been a business owner
Shaq
for a long
is
time.
huge.
I'm 63 years old, so I've been doing this for 40 years.
You own brands in the apparel business. You work with a lot of top people. What's the number one thing that tells you I'm going to go after this brand and add it to my portfolio?
Look, companies are broken, but brands, they have to have a heartbeat. So whether you're buying Reebok, Champion, Juicy Couture, what's really important about all of those brands, they all have major heartbeats. And that's the most important thing, is when you're buying a brand that actually has a heartbeat and it's alive.
I'm going to challenge you both real quick. Take me back to the most life-changing conversations you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
Learn to listen. Learn to be with the smartest people in the room. Met this guy because I was walking on Hollywood Boulevard and I saw 50 people walk by me with Elvis Presley t-shirts. And I said to myself, he's been passed away for a long time. What's going on? How does he do it? So I met Jimmy from Authentic Brand Group. Smartest guy in the room. I love a lot. Surrounding myself with people that are way smarter than me.
I mean, the most important thing that I've got advice from my two mentors that unfortunately are not with me anymore. They would always say, do what you say you're going to do. Your word is your bond, and make sure that you keep your word even if it costs you money.
How much money your company's going to make this year across the board?
We will do $40 billion, and I actually think we'll do a lot more than that.
Jeez.
How old are you both today? How old are you?
I'm 63.
How about yourself? How old
So
are
they're
you?
projected to
Final
do
question
40
for you both. If
billion,
me and
but
you
he
died
thinks
tomorrow,
they'll
you
do
could leave
more.
one message with the younger generation. What would that be?
Money's just a scorecard. What's really important is to make sure you wake up every day, you have a great time doing what you're doing, and if you're having a great time doing what you're doing, you've won half the battle. So always focus on happiness.
My final one for you, your last message to the younger generation.
Two
I like
things.
that.
Listen to your mom and dad and follow your favorite mentors. Jeremy is one of my favorite mentors ever.
So mentorship was one of your secrets to success.
Yes, it is.
I love that. Thank you both for your time. Y'all have amazing advice. Great to see you.
Now get out here before you get arrested.
I got you, my friend. Thank you, sir. Great to see you, my man. So, all right, you guys. So my guy Shaq comes out of the conference. I think he was speaking, and I had to stop him. And yes, he did remember me from the last one that we did. Nonetheless, I got some great advice from the both of them. Remember what Shaq said? You have to listen. We were given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen twice, talk once. Great interview out here in Beverly Hills. Let's go find some more billionaires. Come on, sir. Question for you. Yes, sir. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Stop that.
What?
Stop that, please.
I have a channel with 23 million followers. I've interviewed 54 billionaires in the last 5 years.
I love it.
Yeah?
I love what you're doing. Keep doing it.
What line of business are you in?
We are a trader. We trade all the pre-IPO shares, and we have our own hard money lending platform.
Are you an entrepreneur? How long have you been a business owner?
Oh, big time.
Big time.
Big time. I work for companies in Wall Street. Now we work for ourselves.
I love that. So
Yeah.
you learned that you can't get rich working for somebody else.
You can never work for anybody else and get rich.
I love that.
You have to have your own desire, especially now with all the AI applications coming on. Work for yourself. Find something to do.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Manhattan, but born and brought up in India.
Where's the best city to do business in the world today?
New York City. And the youth needs to learn the value of capital markets. Youth needs to learn that nothing is free, especially your age group. People need to learn when some politician promises them, oh, everything is free, I'm gonna get you bus free or
Somebody's
whatever.
got to pay for it.
Ah,
Who is that going to be, sir?
it's you and me.
People watching
right now.
Yeah, baby, it's you and me.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
I can't talk about that. In my Wall Street days, we traded billions of dollars.
Did you grow up with a lot of money? Did you have rich
No,
parents?
I had zero money when I landed in New York City from India.
What was your turning point to financial freedom?
Financial freedom is subjective in America. You could be financial free with nothing in your pocket, or you could be financial free with $1 million and you still be miserable.
You got to be happy is what you're saying. It's about more than
Exactly. You have to be happy and find happiness in what you do. Share wealth, enjoy the
Bro,
families.
that financial freedom is a big boost in that happiness, though. Stop playing, bruh. Stop playing.
Enjoy the life.
money. What's your name?
My name is Rich.
How old are you today?
I can't talk about
That's
that
a
either.
tough name.
I'm younger than you in my
Rich.
mind, but my body is more older than you are.
Sure. But you stay young though, and that's one of your secrets.
You have to stay young because mentally you have to be very strong and you can't worry about little aches and pains. It all's here.
I love that. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I say young generation to be free and absolutely liberated with the thought. Create something of value of society. Don't ask for shit for free. Create some values. You know, I used to teach students, and I still do, and I used to say you hit the lotto when you're sitting in my auditorium. You know why?
Why?
Because imagine you were not born in America. You were born in Africa, you were born in India, you're Middle East or South Africa or whatever. What do you got? So you hit the lotto, just put your drive together, get your access, get your act together. Don't blame the society, blame yourself.
I love it. Thank you for your time, sir. I really appreciate
good.
the awesome one. Thank you, sir. Have a
Yeah.
great day. All right, guys, look, a couple months ago out in New York City, I went up to one of the richest men in all of New York City, the billionaire Bill Ackman, okay? Real quick, check this out. I have a channel with 22 million followers. I just interviewed Arthur Blank. I did Tom Cruise. Could I get a contact?
Call me. Call the office.
Wait.
Call the office.
Could I get your contact? Is that cool?
Yeah, cool. I'll tell you.
He's one of the most renowned legends in the finance space. I'm out here in
Damn.
Beverly Hills, going to be interviewing a billionaire
Home
later
the
tonight, and none
office
other
actually
than Bill
worked for
Ackman,
him,
straight
though.
ahead of us, right? I guess he just finished up speaking. He's out here for the conference, man. So you already know we got to approach him again because I can't go 0 for 2, man. I'll take the first one to the chin. We're going to try and run it back with him and figure out how Bill
Let's go
Ackman.
1 for 1. Come on.
Sign up for in stock.
Sign up for Robinhood, though.
There goes. 1, 2.
Start
Try and run it
investing
back with him and
somewhere.
Figure out
At
how
least.
Bill Ackman made his billions, you guys.
If not
Come on.
Robinhood, start investing somewhere. I got
Not get a chance
Robinhood.
to stop him before he went in to have a lunch. I'm assuming for some meeting to talk about some more big business. But look, we're camping outside here, man. We've been out here waiting for over an hour for him to finish up. So that way we can go over to him and try and get this interview once and for all. This is a couple months in the making to finally actually meet and interview the billionaire Bill Ackman. Let's see if he's down for the interview. Come on.
They're on their phone right now.
Should I get him real quick? Excuse me, sir. Bill, how you doing, sir?
Okay.
Great to see you. I went up to your car in New York City, and I have the channel with 23 million followers, sir. Could I just ask you 2 or 3 quick questions for the channel? What's your name for the people that don't know?
Bill Ackman.
And what line of business are you in?
Investment management.
How did you get into this business? Give me the turning point for the people that don't know your story. I've got 23 million young entrepreneurs that follow me. How did Bill Ackman get into the finance business?
I wanted to learn how to be an investor. So I went to business school to learn how to be an investor. I got there and they had no classes on how to be an investor. So I started reading books.
Among yourself and the most successful people that you've met throughout your career, what's that one trait they all have in common? I want you to think about your smartest, most successful friends.
Persistence. Never giving up.
So you never took no for an answer.
That's right.
Was there a time that you faced a lot of rejection in your career?
Sure.
How'd you overcome that?
Persistence.
Yeah. Did you have
optimism?
Did you have innate self-belief?
Yes. I don't know. What is innate?
Like, were you born with it? Because a lot of people, they doubt
I
themselves.
don't know. It's hard to know.
Yeah.
But I come from a very persistent family.
Was there a time when people doubted you in business?
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course. Happens periodically.
It does.
Yeah.
What's more important in business, what you know or who you know?
I would say what you know is more important. The ideas are more valuable than the relationships.
Why do you say that?
Because if you have a great, creative, brilliant idea, the capital will find you.
So in other words, if you build it.
You don't get that answer often on this page, man. Maybe this guy is the one keeping it real with us. But when you do know people, it does help a lot. It helps a lot for sure.
It will come.
I think that's generally true.
In the next 1 to 2 years, what's the best industry people should be looking to get into right now? What are you investing in that you're
I
seeing
think the best thing if I'm a young entrepreneur is learn everything there is to know about AI. Start learning how to code using Claude Code. Build a company, build a website, build something. This is the greatest period of time in history for entrepreneurship.
For the people that don't understand artificial intelligence, how are you applying AI in your companies today?
You can use it as a productivity tool. We're using it for both.
And how old are you today?
I'm going to be 60 in about a week.
How do you stay so young at 60 years old?
Always had a lot of energy, very motivated. You have to be optimistic in order to be be successful.
Before you had credibility, before you had great relationships, how did you network with the people that were maybe above you in the business world?
I think successful people are inspired by young people who are trying to make it. I remembered, smiling and dialing, getting rejected. And I said, look, someday when I'm successful, I'm always going to take that call.
A lot of people look up to you in the financial world. What's your best investment advice for anybody watching this right now?
Almost everything you need to know you can learn by reading. And being able to have a longer term view gives you a huge advantage. Biggest challenge when you're young is you want to make money really fast. That's almost investing a guaranteed bad outcome.
So you think in decades, it's safe to say?
Yeah, I think being able to be long term in a world of short term people, that's a huge advantage.
Now, are you happy today?
Very.
Very happy.
I need to
Where
work
does your
on
happiness
that.
and fulfillment come from? Does money buy happiness?
No, but it's helpful. So.
160 years old this year, you said, right? If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Never give up.
Never give up.
All right, man.
Bill, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry I couldn't work with you before. I was rushing.
It's all good. I like to connect with all the millionaires and billionaires at ADB. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. Guys, that's a wrap on today's video. I got to say, this hands down, maybe.
Hey man, I hope y'all enjoyed. Catch y'all in the next one. Money Mode out.